It's cooking time. Hey Bomb Squad, how's it going? Welcome to digiBOMBS Versus, where it's me against the world, or whatever I'm up against at the time, and in this case, it's making a Masterchef, and we're going to be doing something slightly different. See, last week, I tried making these guys over here, which was the white chocolate peppermint dipped pretzel things to make them look like candy canes. And if you watched last week's episode, well, that was a failure. Major failure. Because I found out what I did wrong, which was the entire melting process. I did everything wrong. The bowl, when it sits in the double boiler, not supposed to touch the water. Don't do that. I checked and I was like, yep, it's touching the water. That's good to go. That's not good to go. Less water. Also, you can do the microwave option, which is like 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. You keep stirring. And then towards the end, you do less and less so you don't overburn it. But there's a couple other options I found. And that is, well, these things over here, this is melting wafers or melting chocolate. So this, it gives you a little bit better leeway just because you're doing this. So according to the back of this, it says the double boiler option is place in a top pan, double boil, over low heat, stir constantly until smooth or melted. Do not allow water to boil. I thought water needed to boil, needed to touch the pan. No, don't do that. We're not gonna do that. But if we wanted to do the microwave option, it gives us that option too. So this is mainly for melting. It'll stay melted a little bit longer. I also got chocolate bar kind of things. I thought this was bark. It's not bark. This is just chocolate bars. So I spent a lot of money on that for no reason. We might test it out. And then I got more of the chips. I guess a way to keep it in a more liquid state longer would be to add a teaspoon of vegetable oil per pound of chocolate. So for every 16 ounces of chocolate, 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil. So we might try that. And I guess that also works for the microwave option. So I might try one microwave version and then one double boiler version. And the reason I say that is because what I said we're going to do something different is because it's going to be a 2-part episode. Because I want to redeem last week's episode and actually give you something that is what I intended it to be. But I also want to give you something new. So I'm going to do another video, which is these Oreo truffle balls. So I want to make a 2-part episode. The intro is going to be the same for both. So it doesn't really matter which one you go with, but you're going to also want to watch the other one if you want something else to make. They both use the chocolate. So we're going to be doing the exact same thing. We're just going to be doing different methods. So if you want to watch one and see how you can do it one way, and then watch the other, see how you can do it a different way. But the coating process is going to be pretty much similar. This is going to be like a dip, and this is going to, you just use a fork to kind of dip the ball in and kind of get it coated, and then you just kind of knock it off the fork onto your parchment paper. That, I think that you bake those, I think. You know what? I should probably look into that because I don't know. I just know that you mix those together. But the other thing we're going to do differently for this is I added the liquid peppermint extract. Apparently that's also a no-no. Not while it's melted. If you're going to add it, you have to add it before it's melted, so it kind of mixes as it goes, and keeps the same kind of heat. Because if it gets moisture in it, that's when it kind of condenses and ruins everything. So I'm going to try blending this into like a powder. It's going to be crystallized, a little gritty still, but I'm going to add that to the chocolate. and while it mixes, melts, so that it's kind of, the flavoring's there with the flavor, it's all in one. So you don't even have to sprinkle on. That is it. You can dip and go. And once it's dipped, it's done. But I probably won't have the peppermint in the red food coloring version, which you'll just use like a Ziploc bag and then cut just a tiny little corner off. And then now you got a piping bag. And then you can just kind of do the dash line things, the spirals. That chocolate I probably wouldn't do with the peppermint in there, because it's going to be too gritty probably to get through the bag hole. So we're going to try the melting chocolate with the peppermint for this, and then we're going to do the microwave version, and that's going to be for these and this. So it'll be a little bit of both, but I'm going to use that chocolate either way. So you'll probably see me add the coloring to it, but in the part 2 video of the Oreo balls, you'll actually see me doing the double boiler, the microwave version. The double boiler will be for this one. We're pretty much trying to redo the process we did last week, but correctly, hopefully. Redeemer. And then we'll have 2 nice chocolatey tasty treats. And hopefully it's successful this time, because if I fail again, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this failed chocolate. I still don't know what to do with the last one. It's really hard to get out of the bowl when it's hard. So we're going to try it. Hopefully it's good. And I really hope I don't fail. So this time we're going to do all the prep first, the blending and stuff and everything, so that the chocolate doesn't overheat and we can keep it stirring, and then we can do all the dipping at the same time. Don't have to worry. So let's get at it, and I'll see you in the kitchen. Welcome back, Bomb Squad, for part 2 of the white chocolate treats. Last part was for the peppermint chocolate pretzel sticks, and this time it is for the Oreo chocolate. I did do the Oreo balls in a separate chocolate than the last episode. I also did it in a different method. I did it via the microwave method, and it seemed to heat up way quicker. It was like instant compared to the melting that would take about 20 minutes of just slowly getting in there. But it did stay liquid longer, so I didn't have to keep nuking it. But once it was liquid, I just kind of every couple balls, I put it back in the microwave for 4 seconds just to keep it at that consistency, which seemed to work just fine. But we did get that bonus dish, which is, I actually ran out of chocolate, and that's why we got this bonus dish. Because I was like, what am I going to do with this other set of Oreo balls? Well, I had extra of the peppermint powder, and I rolled them in that, like a candy coating. So I'm kind of hoping that those taste good, so that you got a kind of free bonus dish out of it. So, which one do you want to start with, the bonus dish or the regular dish?
Start with the regular.
Okie dokie. Ooh, I'm hoping that this is good. I haven't had these in a while. What does it look like?
You could have made the chocolate a little smoother.
See, that's why I would probably put it in the microwave for a little bit longer. Or, if you...
But I mean, they don't have to look perfect.
Yeah. If you use
they look good either way.
The double boiler method, where it keeps it liquid a little bit longer. I also, for this chocolate, I put a little bit of vegetable oil in to keep its liquid consistency. And that's what kind of helped a lot.
Okay.
The inside looks good. Tastes good.
Yeah, the chocolate's just a little thicker than.
Wow, that's good chocolate.
With a nice creamy texture on the inside. There's a lot of the thick chocolate shell. I mean, they're good.
I would have made them smaller so that they're not multiple bites. Our cat's but they are good. But if they were smaller, you could pop them all over the place without them sticking on your fingers as long. Let's go. What are your thoughts on the first one? Ashton?
Yeah.
Good. Would you take it out to the holidays?
Yeah.
Or like a potluck or kind of thing?
I love Oreo balls. I love cake truffles. Any kind of like little truffle thing. So I would definitely take them and definitely recommend making them.
Could you do these on a stick like a cake pop?
Mm-hmm.
You just have to probably cool them longer.
You have to stick the stick in and then dip it in your chocolate so it coats over the stick so the stick stays.
That's the other thing. You probably didn't see as I was trying to insinuate what to do with the balls after you put them in the little sheets, or you can put it on a plate. I just put them in the cookie sheets because they kind of individual. I feel like it cool faster. You put them in the fridge after you get them in there so that cools, and that way you can put it in the chocolate easier without it falling apart. But I want to try these. I want to try smaller. They're still kind of gooey.
And that's kind of, they're never going to really harden up.
Unless you bake it. Does it turn into like a brownie? Tastes like peppermint chocolate.
They're good with the peppermint. I would mix peppermint in with your Oreo balls before you coat them in chocolate, and then coat them in chocolate so you have a... Kind of remind me of a Girl Scout cookie, the Thin Mints.
Huh. Yeah, but it's more of a holiday version because it's nice and like that classic peppermint, not just mint.
So yeah, I definitely, because these aren't going to harden up at all. They're going to stay moist like this. So I would definitely recommend doing like this, and then dipping them in chocolate, or mixing the peppermint with your cream cheese and Oreo mixture.
Or if you put the peppermint in the mixture, and then you took some extra Oreos and cleaned out the filling, and you put it back in, squish it in, now you got yourself a new cookie.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. It's a great idea. I didn't do it though, so I don't know, but I'm taking credit for it in case you did. That's, you didn't thank me. What do you think about that bonus dish?
Would have been better dipped in chocolate so it wasn't as sticky.
Yes, it would have also been better if I had more chocolate on it. I literally cleaned out the store of all the chocolates because I couldn't find out which chocolate to get. The melting chocolate does keep the liquid consistency longer. So that was nice, but they only had like 2 bags, and that wasn't enough. I need way more. Well, it would have been enough if that's all I did was for the Oreos. So you should be fine with that. But yeah, you can do that. You can still put some of the peppermint into the mixture as well, just like I did for the pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited that one turned out nice. So, well, I guess I can't really finish it. There's a little bit left. But I think it's worth finishing because I saw some extras. I'm gonna eat those. But you can go check out our other videos. If you didn't see part 1, you can head over there and see that one, which is the chocolate pretzels, peppermint ones. And then you can check out all the other ones as well. But make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell notifications so you know when the next video goes up, because we are going to be on like a 1-week hiatus because we did these 2 weeks together, plus holidays and stuff. So you can just see us on that following Monday, I suppose. Or I guess if you're not watching this till late, I guess you can just watch the next one immediately. Oh no, I'm not a time wizard, so we shall see you next time, whenever that may be. So take it easy.